All right, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is September 5th, 2024. Gold broke back over $2,500 per ounce, and silver sitting somewhere around $28.70 per ounce at the time of this video. We are located at 5324 Spring Hill Drive in rainy Spring Hill, Florida, and we are open for business Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, personal checks up to $5,000, and also scrap gold jewelry. We pay 90% of value or convert 90% of value wise on your carated gold jewelry. So that's your 10 karat, 14, 18, 22 karat jewelry. We will either pay you outright for it or convert it at the 90% rate towards purchasing stackable precious metals. So if you have $1,000 worth of jewelry, we're going to pay you $900. If you got $10,000 worth of jewelry, we're going to pay you $9,000. That's how that works. It also works with sterling silver flatware, tableware, hollowware, sterling silver rounds, tea sets, that type of material. So if you have any of that scrap precious metals laying around, we will convert that into either cash at a 90% rate or stackable precious metals at a 90% conversion rate for the scrap gold and silver that you're sending in. Please, if you do mail in us a package containing secondhand goods like this, please include a copy of your state ID and or a copy of your driver's license. That is necessary for secondhand goods in the state of Florida, which is jewelry and sterling silver, tableware and flatware, that type of thing. Not necessary for bullion and coins, though. It's just the jewelry and the sterling silver items that we have to write up and submit to the sheriff's department. So we need a copy of your ID for those reasons, but not coins and bullion. And yeah, so this is a second take on this. I totally flubbed the first take, so that went much better, Tim.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. All right, so moving on, premiums. That's what everybody wants to know. No changes in premiums from yesterday. It's all the same, but we'll give you the rundown here and see if we can't trigger some more sales. We very happy with business from you guys and gals over the last couple weeks, both sending us in packages and also us mailing out packages, and also people stopping in here in the shop locally. We appreciate all that business, and we are going to push forward, continuing throwing you guys out these deals, and hopefully everyone wants to participate. Well, let's dig in here, Tim. 1 ounce platinum eagles. We are still buying them at the spot price plus $80 per ounce and selling them at the spot price plus $140 per ounce. This is for random BU material. 1 10th ounce gold eagles, we're buying them at melt plus 4% and selling them at melt plus 11%. 1/4 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at melt plus 2%, selling at melt plus 9%. 1/2 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at melt and selling them at melt plus 7%. Foreign gold, we are buying foreign gold, whether it's 1 ounce Krugerrands, Maple Leafs, Kangaroos, that type of material, or older fractional gold, such as sovereigns, marks, pesos. We buy this at 98% of either the melt value or the spot value, whichever pertains to the piece that you're selling us. So if you want to send in foreign gold coins or gold bars or bring them in, we will pay you 98% of value, whether it's melt or spot at the time. And that's on the bars, that's up to 1 ounce gold bars size-wise. You know, fractional gold bars, we buy them too. It's all at 98% of melt or spot, whatever makes sense. And 1 ounce gold eagles and 1 ounce gold buffaloes, are buying them at the spot price plus 1%. And selling them at the spot price plus 4%. Now that's for retail friendly BU material. That's not pocket pieces or jewelry grade material. If it's jewelry grade or pocket pieces, we just treat it as a foreign because it goes to the melter. And we would pay 98% on the damaged off quality material. But the 1 ounce BU retail friendly material, we're paying you spot plus 1%. Selling at spot plus 4%. All right, Tim, off quality 1 ounce silver rounds. We are buying them at the spot price minus 50 cents per ounce. Same thing is true for kilo bars of silver and 100 ounce silver bars. We are selling the material at the spot price of silver plus 50 cents per ounce. So the spread shifted this week on this type of material. Still a dollar spread, but it shifted up a little bit premium-wise. So buying at the material at spot minus 50 cents per ounce, selling it at spot plus 50 cents per ounce. Now on the 1 ounce rounds, this is for off quality material. So this is the onesie twosie rounds that come in the shop. It could be milky, scratched, scruffed up. Just the oddball stuff may look okay, but material that came in where it wasn't nice stackable 20 ounce tubes of 1 ounce silver rounds. So it's all the mixed design material or impaired material is going to be in this bucket. Now, if you want solid design rounds, nice retail friendly material, we sell it at the spot price plus $1 per ounce, and we buy it at spot. Same with nice 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, and junk 90. Right now, we have plenty of quarters and JFKs in the shop. We're running low on dimes and Franklins and Walkers. In fact, we may be out of them. But we have plenty of quarters and plenty of JFKs in shop right now if you like. We're buying junk 90, solid design, retail friendly tubes of 1 ounce rounds, 5 ounce bars and 10 ounce bars at the spot price of silver per ounce, and we're selling it at the spot price of silver plus $1 per ounce. Off quality foreign silver eagles, we got some back in the shop last night. We buy these at the spot price plus $1 per ounce, and we sell them for the spot price of silver plus $2.50 per ounce. What you see here in the bucket is what we got. Yeah, and so what are we looking at quality-wise here? This is a material that's going to be milky, scruffy, just mismatched dates, random material that came in that is stuff that I would consider not retail friendly. So little impairment issues. Sometimes it can be full-blown milky, or it could be colorized, or toning that is not something we can overcome. All right, if you want retail friendly solid date tubes of American Silver Eagles, we are selling these at the spot price of silver plus $3.50 per ounce. We buy them at the spot price of silver plus $2 per ounce. So that's for solid date tubes. That means each coin in the tube is the exact same date, and these are coins that are not going to be milky or off quality. So if you're interested in them, we got them spot plus $3.50 per ounce. I have about 3 more boxes that I need to get through before we raise our premium. So I'm about 1,500, 1,600 ounces over position on these. So while I'm still over position, I'm going to offer them at this rate. Once I have to start sourcing the material from the distributors again, I will have to raise my rate on these. So just keep that in mind. Now is the time to buy Silver Eagles from us if you've been thinking about it, because the premium is so low. I gotta imagine it's one of, if not the lowest published priced for Silver Eagles in the country right now. Tim's probably got more insight than I do on
it. These are going to be back dates.
Yeah, the solid date tubes going to be back dates though, are most likely will not be 2024s. So yeah, good point on that. Premium wise, Tim, is anybody offering them cheaper than $350?
Not that I've seen.
Not that I've seen, yeah. I don't go hunt through all the distributors or the online dealers, but I gotta imagine $350 is pretty low being offered right now. So let's jump into pre-33 gold. $5 libs, MS62. We're selling them at $725 a piece. We still have a handful here in the shop, probably 4 or 5 left. They are, I believe, all the ones that we do have left are NGC graded. I don't believe I have any PCGS graded ones left. I think they are all NGC. So those are $725 for MS62, $5 libs. $10 libs, MS61s, MS62s, we sell these for the melt price of gold plus 7%. These could be NGC or PCGS graded. We got another licking of these the other day, and we're selling them for the melt price plus 7%. You could see various levels of toning on these, and multiple various generational holders from either NGC or PCGS. All the slab Morgans and the slab pre-33 gold that we sell is either NGC or PCGS graded. We're not going to slip in an NX or an ICG graded coin on you. Coffee went down the wrong pipe there, Tim.
Uh-oh.
All right. Go to the MS61 and MS62 Saints and $20 libs. We're selling these at the mail price plus 4%. Again, PCGS or NGC graded. See different generational holders. So these are for 61s and 62s, $20 Saints, $20 libs, melt plus 4%. MS63 Saints. We are out of MS63 $20 libs. So we have MS63 Saints. We are selling for the melt price plus 5%. And again, NGC or PCGS graded. All MS63s are melt plus 5%. Right now it's just Saints though. We got cleaned out as $20 libs last night here in the shop. All right, graded Morgans. People love these. MS63s we're selling for 70. MS64s 90. MS65s 165. That's for common date material. Random common date material, again, all NGC or PCGS graded, and these are going to be, you could see multiple generational holders as you see being displayed. There's 3 different generations of holders there, all NGC graded, so that's the type of material you can expect. And of course, you can expect various levels of toning on the coins as you can see there. Anything you need to add to the premiums, Tim?
Everything is going to be random.
Yep.
When you buy rounds, it is at a tube at a time.
Oh, yes.
And 90% is $30 face minimum order.
And generic silver, Tim's right, 20 ounces. That includes for the 5-ounce bars and the 10-ounce bars. Plenty of 10-ounce bars in the shop. Handful of 5-ounce bars left. So if you're putting an order together for generic silver, make sure that's at least 20 ounces or more. Tim's 100% right. Same with the off-quality Silver Eagles. If you want to come into the shop and buy, you can buy as few as you want or as many as you like. So that's, but yeah, we do have that minimum order in place. A couple housekeeping things. One, when you send payment in for your transaction, please include the ship to address at the same time. That way it doesn't slow us down getting your package out the door. We try to ship pretty quickly. So as people who have done business with us know. So the only thing that really slows us down is if we can't or don't know where we are shipping the items to. Second thing, Tim and I get asked this somewhat regularly now. The gold jewelry, we do not sell it. We are just buying it. We do not sell gold jewelry here in the shop. That creates a sales tax nightmare for us here, and that's just not something we're interested in doing. And we had an interesting comment, at least I found it interesting, on yesterday's video. I believe it was yesterday's video. One of our regulars asked the question or posted the question last night about us being, that we're not being, that we haven't monetized the channel. So as you can tell, you don't have commercial interruptions when you're watching our videos, because yes, I have not monetized this channel. I'm not going to ever monetize this channel. On a personal level, I hate commercials. This is 2024. There's enough streaming platforms out there and entertainment sources out there that do not have commercials. I do not believe that we need to add to that pollution in the entertainment world. So me personally, if someone throws a commercial at me, delete, off, whatever. I always, I'm not interested in 2024 ever seeing a commercial. So on a personal level, I don't watch anything or partake in anything that has commercials. And that's a frustrating thing. Sometimes on YouTube, I'll have YouTube music playing on in the background, and all of a sudden I get hit with a commercial, I immediately change the channel, because I am not interested in that, and I don't want to subject you guys to that either. So, but the comment that the guy made is, hey, why don't you go ahead and monetize, and then you can use the monetization funds that you get at the end of the year for doing a giveaway type activity, which that is an interesting idea, no doubt about it. The monetization really isn't all that much though. If we did monetize this channel, I bet at the end of the year it'd be maybe $1,000, $2,000, something like that. You guys and gals can actually go online and see what our channel would pay. And any YouTube channel actually pays a monetization. With is that Social Blade, Tim?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can go on Social Blade's website and you can put in any YouTuber's channel, and you can see what their estimated payout is per year. It is estimated. So it's either per year or per month. If you did it for us, I got to imagine it would be less than $2,000 per year. Have you looked at that lately, Tim?
Lately, no.
When was the last, or when you did look at it last, what did it say?
It's like $2,000, $2,000 a year.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not even an ounce of gold. So, for that $2,000 or whatever it is per year that we would get, I think we would lose more business by people being annoyed by the advertising than we would make up in being monetized for the $2,000 or whatever it is a year. So, yeah, I appreciate that comment that YouTuber left. It's an interesting idea, but the advertising is, I just don't like it. So, basically, if you step back and look at what we're doing here, this is one big advertisement, right? So you're already being subjected to advertising with my ugly face doing it. I don't want to throw in some other interruptions into our advertisement for other companies advertising, and you know what they would do, right? YouTube's going to put in our competitors as advertisers. So, yeah, we're not going to, I just don't see that being useful for us. But I definitely appreciate that comment. Any other questions that people have posted that would be of interest to address here, Tim?
There's been a few comments about my shoes, but we're going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Other questions? No, just a bunch of new viewers that ask questions. A lot of new viewers. Yeah, a lot of new viewers. They're asking questions that we go over regularly.
Yeah, so if your question two questions that we get asked the most on a daily basis is one, forms of payment, which we're painfully transparent about that. The other is how to calculate the melt value of precious metals. So check out that video that Tim has pinned to the top of the channel if you're unsure about how to calculate the face value of 90% or the fractional value of precious metals. That'll help you do that. Understand the difference between melt and spot. That's critical when you're dealing in precious metals. If you're interested in starting to speculate with precious metals, or you're a long time stacker, you need to know the difference. You need to be educated on what you're doing there. So, yeah, check out that video that Tim has pinned to the top of the channel, also embedded in the description of this video. I think that pretty much covers that, Tim. Yeah, all right. And, one other thing I want to talk. A lot of people, Tim just said we're getting a lot of new subscribers, which is awesome. We are. And so what I get on a daily basis, literally either here in the shop or emailed to me or messaged to me, are literally lists of coins that people want to sell, and they're basically asking me to price it out. I definitely appreciate you guys reaching out to us to do that, but unfortunately I have zero time to do that. When the coins are put in front of me, I price them out and we get you guys paid very fairly, very competitively, and very quickly. But literally sending me laundry lists of coins and bullion that you want to sell potentially, and need me to price out before you send it in or bring it in, that's unfortunate. It's just not going to happen. We're just too busy. We literally have piles of coins and jewelry that have already been purchased that need to be processed for sale, and that material gets taken priority over anything else until those piles go away. And right now there's no end in sight for that. So I got to focus on what's put in front of me. If you bring in a collection, we're going to take care of it right then and there for you, and we're going to get you paid top dollar. But other than that, the lists and I just don't have time for them. And but I definitely appreciate you guys thinking of us. If you want to bring your coins in or mail them in, we'll get it taken care of for you quickly. And hopefully you decide to do that, because we always appreciate the new inventory. Anything you want to add to that, Tim?
Nope.
I know you get Tim answers the phone 99% of the time here in the shop, and he's always being asked, what are you paying for, some unique or off the, not our normal SKU inventory. And the answer 99% of the time is that bring it in, we got to see it. So whether it's baseball cards, coins, whatever, if it's not one of our normal SKUs, bring it in, we got to see it. That's just the way it is. I think as you deal with most people out there, they'll tell you the same thing. So, yeah. All right, and if there's anything else we can do for you guys and gals, please reach out to the shop. We appreciate the business, keeping us going here, and we're going to hopefully continue slinging you guys deals throughout the year. We're rapidly approaching Christmas, so that's interesting, and we'll see how the year winds up. I don't think you're going to see much in the way of differences in the precious metals markets until after September 6th. But once that date hits, God only knows what is going to happen with the market. So we'll all stay tuned and share that ride together. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much.